In this video, I'm going to show you how to add some email opt-in forms to your WordPress website. Going to be adding a pop-up opt-in form and also going to be adding a little opt-in form that's added automatically to the bottom of your content. We're going to be using a free plugin to do this. The plugin has got loads of options, so you're going to be able to customize the forms, get them looking how you want. You can adjust when and where they appear. And it also connects to many popular email providers. Now, you've probably heard the saying, the money is in the list. Well, that's actually, pretty accurate. And if you're not building an email list right now, especially on your niche websites, then you're definitely leaving quite a lot of money on the table. After the recent Google update, which, hit a few of my sites pretty bad. If you want to find out more about that, check out that video. There's a link up there. Also links in the description. But after that update, I've realized that you can't just depend on Google for a source of traffic. So building an email list is a good way to kind of regain control of your traffic, because you can send an email out whenever you like to your list, and that will then generate traffic to your website. Anyway, I think that's enough looking at my face. Let's get on the computer and get this email opt-in set up. So the plan is to build an email list for this website, which is dartpix.com. It's a project that I'm working on. I'm trying to flip the site, and obviously adding a email list into the mix will certainly, hopefully, improve the chances of selling it and maybe increase the value on the site. I've got a full video on that coming soon when I actually do sell the site. Anyway, I've been recently adding these printable darts score sheets. Basically created them in Canva. People can print them out or download them to their phone, whatever they want really, and use them to score their games of darts. So the offer that I'm going to create in order to entice people to give me their email address is I've packaged all of these together into a zip file and basically just added some convenience. So rather than having to go through each one of these and downloading it or whatever, you can just get them all in one go. So that's going to be the offer. Get your printable dart score sheets. Give me your email address. That's the offer. I'm using MailChimp to manage my email list. Now, of course, you don't have to use MailChimp. You can use whatever email provider you want to use. I like MailChimp. I've been using them for quite some time. You can sign up for free and use it with all the functionality up to a certain number of subscribers. Not quite sure how many, but that's how I got started with it. It's pretty decent. It's good for creating campaigns and all that kind of stuff. It's the software that I use for my WP Eagle lists. So I've got an audience within MailChimp. It's currently got 0 contacts in it. So we need to install a plugin onto the site. It's a free plugin. So I want to plugins and add new, and the plugin is called Hustle. Type that into the search box. Oh, I actually already got it installed. I just need to activate it. So let's do that. You just click install and then activate. There we go. And then it's right here. I'm going to go into the settings. So let's just go through a few of these settings. I'm going to leave these for now. Put my email address in, alex@dartpix.com. That's where the email is going to come from. Although, to be fair, I'm not going to really be sending out emails with this. I'm going to be sending them out with MailChimp. All that looks fine. Click Save Settings. Here you got some color palettes. Don't need that. You can enable analytics if you want. Not going to bother about that. All this is fine. In fact, I don't think we need to worry too much about these settings. Let's crack on and integrate it with MailChimp. So I'm going to click Integrations. Down here, we've got the apps. I mean, by default, it's got this local list, which basically just creates a list of email addresses on your WordPress site. Which is fine, but I'm going to say use MailChimp. So I'm going to click MailChimp over here. And then we need to add our API key. click on this link here, should take me straight there. Here we go. So this setup will be different depending on the software you're using. This is specific to MailChimp, so I just need to grab an API key, which I'll do now. So I've got my API key, going to paste that in, identifier, let's call it Dart Pics, click connect. Says it's been successful. And there it is, perfect. So the first sort of form I want is a pop-up. So I'm going to click on pop-ups, click create. Call it pop-up 1 and choose template is of course email, left that as email. And then we've got a whole load of templates to choose from. I want something kind of clear and clean and simple. Oh, I quite like the pandemic one, weirdly. Let's go with that. So I'm going to choose template. This is the title, get our free Dart score sheets pack. The easy way to keep track of scores whilst playing, maybe? I don't know, probably have to work on this. There we go. Now, I need a nice image of the score sheets. So I'm going to quickly make something in Canva. Now, of course, you can create an image in whatever you like, but I like Canva, so I'm going to jump into Canva. And let me just check what size this one is. It doesn't really say, so let's just have a guess and create something of a reasonable size. I don't know. I'm thinking 400 by 500. Let's try that. We can always resize it. Then I just want to drop on some of my score sheets and just kind of lay them out in a nice way. So let's grab some from here. Here we go. Copy that image, paste it in. There we go. Add a little shadow. I think a curved would be nice. Maybe angle. Let's have a look at that. I think curved is good. Okay, that's one. Let's click apply. Let's get this one. I think you get the idea. Let me just speed up this process with a quick video edit. Okay, I finished my graphic. Here it is, all done. Looking pretty good, I think. So let's download it. Click download over here. I want a JPEG. That's the smallest file size. There we go. Let's save it to the computer. Okay, now we can go back into the pop-up settings and we can add it here. So I'm just going to click on the image of the bug, whatever it is. Click upload files. There it is. Click open, that's uploaded, and then click use this image. Okay, so we can now preview if we can't be able to click preview. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Perfect, so let's carry on with the settings. Let's close this. Don't need the background image. Okay, main content. So in here, I need a little bit of blurb. What I'm going to do is just copy it off my printable Dart score sheet page. I've already written it. There we go. Just copy this text. Pop your email address into the box and we'll send them straight to you. Okay. Add call to action. I don't need a call to action. The only call to action I want is the email sign up. Add never see this message again link. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to have. Okay, let's go on to the email section. That's all I want is email. I mean, we could add name, I guess. But I'm going to leave it as email for now. Here's the success message. Thank you for subscribing. Check your inbox now and click the link to confirm. Because we've got a double opt-in. I think that's a good message to have. You can send an automated email if you like. I'm not going to do that. So integrations, we've already got our MailChimp here. So I'm going to click plus. And it's this one, of course. Click continue. Then we need to set the email list to Dartpix, and I'm going to leave that turned off because I've got double opt-in set up on the MailChimp. So people will get an email and they have to click the link in that to confirm their subscription. Let's click continue. Add a tag if you want, but I don't think I need to because it's a separate list. So continue. Perfect. I think I'm going to keep the local list on as well. It will just keep a log of the email addresses on the site. Might be useful. Right, appearance. So here we've got the layouts. I quite like the compact one, I think, but yeah, you know, you can try a different one. So the compact one is this, which is okay, but you've also got the opt-in focus, which doesn't look particularly good, and content focus. Yeah, definitely prefer the compact, I think. Let's just look at that. Yeah, you can have a look at it on a mobile too. It's okay. Okay, now we can adjust the typography here. So you can choose a different font if you like. There we go. I think I'm going to go for one of my favorites, Roboto. Perfect. Click apply. There's a whole load of different color patterns and stuff here that you can mess around with if you want, but I quite like the template that I've got already. You can adjust the size here, and you can add custom CSS if you like. Okay, let's move on to visibility. So here you can set some visibility rules if you like. So if you want the pop-up just to appear on certain pages, then you can add conditions here. So, you know, say select a page here, and then basically say, you know, maybe home page. You just want it to appear on the home page. You can do that. I don't want any of these because I want it to appear everywhere. But it's quite handy if you need it. Let's move on to behavior. Now here we can set a schedule, so if you want it just to appear at night or in the day, whatever. Again, I want it to appear all the time. Pop-up trigger. I think the most important one here is time, but you could add scroll, click, exit intent, ad block if you like. So the scroll allows you to set it to appear when someone scrolled down the page to a certain depth. Here you can set it by clicks. Here you can set it if they're going to leave the site. You can get this pop up. But I'm just going to adjust the time here. I don't want it to appear immediately. I want it just to show to people that have been on the site 45 seconds. Hopefully by then they've read a little bit of content and it's not going to be too annoying. You can have some animations if you like. I like a little fade in, I think, and a little fade out. Lots of animations to choose from. It will close when clicked outside. I think that's pretty handy to have. So this is closing behavior. I do not want to show the pop-up across the site if they've closed it. Reset it after a year, that sounds good. Don't want any page scrolling. And when someone's opted in, I think it's good to set it to no longer show this module. Don't want to bother them if they've already opted in. So there we go, let's click publish. It's now ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear my Ezoic cache. If you're running any caching plugins or anything, you need to clear them as well. So let me just do that. Okay, that's my Ezoic cache all cleared. So I'm going to pop open a little incognito window just to test it out. I don't want to be logged in. I don't want any cookies from the site or anything. Completely clean. So I'm using incognito mode or private browsing. Let's go to the site. Now, hopefully it won't appear because it shouldn't appear until 45 seconds have passed. So I'm just going to set my timer, and with a quick edit, I'm going to jump forward in time 45 seconds. Let's go. There we go. Looking good. In fact, it looks better than it did in the preview. So that's working well. I'm going to enter my email address, test it out. I want to change this button actually to say get score sheets. Forgot to do that a minute ago. We'll do that in a moment. Give it a click. There we go. That seems to be working perfectly. So let's just close this window. To change that button, we need to go into emails, and then it's here, the button get updates. Click on that, change that to get score sheets. There we go. Perfect, let's click update. So that's the pop-up done. The next one I want to do is a embed. So basically one that appears within the content of the post. So let's click down here on embeds. Name is score sheets. Go email opt-in. Basically want a similar look, so I'm going to choose that one. Then I'm basically just going to populate this the same as I did with the last one. Choose it from my media library. And let me just add all this text. You don't need to watch me do that. I'm just going to copy and paste it from the pop-up. Okay, there we go. Added all that text. Let's move on to emails. This is fine. Let's change that button again. There we go. Change the success message again. Okay. Integrations, we need to add MailChimp. There we go. Go to appearance. Compact is fine. Okay, I'm going to leave the font on Roberto. That's how I want it. Okay, all that's fine. Display options. I'm going to turn on inline content, and I think I want it below the content. I'm going to enable it as a widget and maybe as a shortcode. Might use that another time. Visibility, that's fine. And then behavior, no animation, no nothing. Let's click publish. Okay, again, I'm going to clear my Ezoic cache. That's all cleared. Let's go into an incognito window again and just take a look. Okay, here we go. So it should just be down the bottom of this post. Let's scroll down to the bottom. There we go, looking good. Quick test. Button looks good, get score sheets. And there we go. All seems to be working well. And that's it. Hopefully now I can start building my email list. That brings us to the end of this video. Did you get your email opt-in set up? I hope you did. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you've got any questions, leave them below. I do read all the comments that I get, and I will try to reply to as many as I possibly can. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful in any way, please click the like button. That really does help me out. And yeah, to avoid missing future streams and videos, make sure you subscribe. Just click that button below and click the bell, and then you'll get a notification. Probably. But that's it from me. Good luck with your sites. Until next time, bye for now.